Brought to you as always by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Dwayne Casey, his second season. Luke Kennard along with Tony Snell, the one-time off. James Ennis also getting the night off as well. And Ben's in game. That means the next to last. And the last one will be Friday against the Washington Wizards. Joel Embiid. And he returns signing a 2-year deal. Come back with the team. He's had some injury issues in each of his first 2 seasons. 82 games, the 9-year veteran Reggie Jackson.
After an injury-plagued season before, that was huge news for them. Too deep.
Yeah, and that's good. Embiid again, and that time was taken away en route to the hoop. Free down the floor is Bruce Brown.
That Joel drive, able to dislodge it and go.
Well, that's what Thon Maker can do, is block a shot now and then. Embiid missing the 3. The Sixers slow to get back defensively, and Brown's able to cash in.
Last year, and I think this year has just started to learn how to play with it. It is an adjustment. You get a little bit wider, a little bit heavier, especially as a shooter. And they the floor knows he can compete there.
And Tobias Harris comes up with a steal that time, and running the floor is...
It's going to make for a lot of fun in this building or on the road.
That's one thing. Shot clock running down for Richardson and the Sixers, and finally the Pistons have it. Tony Snell blocked, and it'll be a goaltending score to a Sixers. Kyle O'Quinn.
Nice little double down screen and curls. Good read from Shake, who had the defender behind him.
Veteran, 6'10", and he'll get some big minutes this year, spelling Al Horford and Joel Embiid.
As an avenue to get back in the league, he pictured guys who'd be done and still wanted to play. But ISO Joe using it to get back in the league.
Boy, Rose really moving well, but he threw it away.
Cardinal rule, don't jump to make a pass.
Richardson, that was a nice take. He's been in the NBA, a self-made guy with a second-round pick. That's Rose dropping a dime teams. How about that? Nice hustle by Tobias Harris, and he'll tee up a 3. Day-by-day situation for Embiid as the Sixers not only eye the top seed in the East, which they would love to have, but of course, try to keep offensive rebound for the Sixers. They've done well in that category here in the first, but they end up giving it up. Rose give it up to the big man running the floor.
Different scenarios. Teams are going to have him think and force him to think out there. Nice block.
Yeah, good defense by Shake Milton on Rose. That's Wood.
Slasher. He wants to get out in transition and get to the cup.
Yeah, that time. Thon Maker stealing the ball from Embiid. Svi Mikhailuk and Tony Snell rounding out the 5 for the Pistons. Trey Burke, one thing he can do is get to the cup like Scott forwards. Joel Embiid, for the first time this year, turning garbage into goal.
See, they're just pushing Maker underneath the basket, anticipating that miss. Had to go against the grain, and I just love that.
And gotten the championship.
Serena, thank you. Josh Richardson. That's a great pass, isn't it? The slam for Matisse. Harris has a mismatch here. Trying to take advantage. And you can count it. Yeah.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah. Shake Milton and Matisse Thybulle with a double team, and Milton.
That good defense turned into quick hitting offense, an equal opportunity offense. What is his game?
Right.
You know, we know he's physically gifted, but he's 6'5", 6'6", so he's a tweener physically.
Good precision. Helping them on a little run here to get back into it. Down only 2. That's Luke Kennard who get old. For on Korkmaz, drills the three, and for the...
Like good shooters are, constantly in motion. Matisse doing his best to keep with him.
Richardson, it is for three, and the Sixers...
But he didn't finish.
Yeah, with Richardson, I think you'll see a lot more on-ball creativity as opposed to JJ, who did a lot of this on, hitting 3 of their last 4. And Korkmaz, a couple of threes, he's got 8. As Snell snuck through the back.
He's come up with Robert Covington.
Yes.
He's younger than Robert. He's got an equally good knack.
Well, the guy who just... That's Kennard, who can shoot a little bit, and he buries the 3. Detroit has been 500 or better. Korkmaz. Brown dealing with him. Furkan Korkmaz has his... Nice play by... He's got a varied skill set.
And we talked about incorporating the new guys. What better way to incorporate them? Kennard hits another one by the big boy.
Wood trying to make the squad, the one-time Sixer and one-time Delaware Blue Coats player, and I'll tell you what.
Well, Matisse Thybulle obviously impressing, and I asked him before tonight's game if you talked to his family about the start. Wow, that was quite a nice dunk there by Josh.
3 steals.
Races, competes on that end of the floor. I love it. Nice finish.
Is what they call a mid-major.
Oh, okay. So NAIA school.
No, it's a mid-major.
It is a mid-major.
Right.
Okay.
He won 2 national awards as a National Defensive Player of the Year in colleges. Trey Burke. Oh, and you know what? Kyle O'Quinn with a few choices.
Sixers a little bit better shooting the basketball now in the second half, up to 43%.
Trey Burke. Call 215-339-7676.
Mark, we talked about the shooting woes of the Sixers. Rose again with the reverse.
When it first came out over the summer, convened a committee to try to talk about what's the best time to use it.
So for him to be back here now, he looks more like the old Zaire.
Wow.
Decent night for Mr. Wood.
17 points off the bench, 9 boards as well. Wow, nice play by Pell. Mijo. They called him, and that time he dribbled it off his foot. Oh, and a nice play coming down the
Mark, where he was only playing half the season, trying to get more than 41, 42 games under his belt. Nice pass.
Yeah, nice play that time by Neto. And agent, Philly native, and it's Stefanski, who is an advisor to the owner, former president.
He'll expect more of himself as well.
That said, it'll be interesting to see how he's going to get minutes.
Important here for this second unit to really show Brett Brown that despite the score, they can still execute. Nice move.
Coined the phrase about shaking a guy's hand and putting him in the starting lineup. Those were the days. Side feet.
And I think it should be. I mean, if you're going to play in the summertime in a certain way, why don't you just play that way all year long?
P.S. What a block there by Pell.
Look at the bench, too.
Not playing to the score.
Yep.
And he accepts the feed from Neto when he slams for 2, and the bench remains up. You know, this is the kind of stuff that's really good for team building.
Look at that.
He did it again.
Look at that.
Norvell Pell and Woods looking for the foul, and they are... that time. There's a game Friday against Washington at 7 o'clock here at Wells Fargo Center. We will have it for you on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Norvell Pell providing some excitement here in the dying moments of the